This program is brought to you by Bible Way Media, a work of the Ulaga Church of Christ.
Thank you for joining me today for our devotional here at the Fireside. In John chapter 4, we find Christ in the occasion where he speaks with the Samaritan woman at the well. And we're going to pick up in verse 13. Jesus answered and said to her, "Whoever drinks of this water will thirst again. Whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst. But the water that I shall give him will become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life." The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water that I may not thirst, nor come here to draw." We find in these verses here, in verses 13 through 15, what Christ is referencing here when he's talking about this water that will cause her to never thirst again. He's talking about the gospel. We could also say he's talking about the truth of God's word. Both of those would be correct. There's many ways to apply this and it not be incorrect. But he's offering her something that can give her true and lasting satisfaction, something that can give her what she really needs and it will last for all eternity. It's the gospel message. It's obedience to it. That's what gives man all that we need. The Apostle Peter tells us God has given to us all things that pertain to life and godliness. Everything we need is summed up in the gospel. And here in verses 13 through 15, that's what Christ is wanting her to understand. He says, "Whoever drinks of this water will thirst again," referencing the water from the well. He says, "But whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst." If we will take part of what Christ is offering, if we obey his word, we will truly have all that we need. We don't have to go back to the world, like she's referencing here, going back to the well over and over and over again. The world has nothing to offer us. It doesn't give us anything that sustains us long term. But the gospel message, friends, gives us all that we ever need. Thank you for joining me today for a devotional here at the Fireside.
We hope you enjoyed this program. We encourage you to subscribe to our podcast on Pandora, Spotify, or Podbean. Thanks for listening.